Good afternoon, teacher Jorge Checa. My name is Evelyn Orellana. This is my midterm exam. In the Unit 6, we can learn about compound nouns. A compound noun is a noun that includes two or more than two words by mixing them in a single noun. Examples: moon, more light, is moonlight. Key, more hood, is keyhole. Pen, more cape, is pancake. Other examples: bathroom, homework, password, marketplace, and others. We can study the modals of obligation. Can, can't, have to, don't have to, must, mustn't, should, shouldn't. Must and have to are obligation. Example: you must do some homework. I have to return the book now. Mustn't. This is prohibition. Example: you mustn't smoke. Don't have to is lack of obligation. Example: we don't have to wear a tie. We can learn can is ability. Example: Mary can speak 3 languages and should disadvise. Example: you should eat more vegetables. You shouldn't drive so fast. We study also the food, exactly the typical Ecuadorian food. In my opinion, the typical Ecuadorian food is very delicious. For example, I love sopa de gallina. This is soup of chicken with potatoes and noodles. I like also humitas. This is cheese, butter, and popcorn. And we can learn about comparative and superlatives. We use comparatives to compare two things or two people. Superlatives are used, however, to show the difference between more than two things or more than two people. The rules: one syllable, adjective, strong, comparative, stronger, superlative, strongest. Consonant more short, vowel more consonant. Example: adjective big, comparative bigger, superlative biggest. Ends and e. Example: adjective large, comparative larger, superlative largest. Ends in y. Example: happy, comparative happier, superlative happiest. And 2 syllables. Example: gentle, comparative more gentler, superlative most gentler, and others. Examples: she is 2 years older than me. Jan is the oldest and Angela is the youngest. France is a bigger country than Britain. That's the best film I have seen this year. My team is happier than yours, and others. Unit 7. In this unit, we can learn about modal verbs of deduction. This is must, may, might, can't. We use must in sentences that we are sure of the correctness or almost certain of the accuracy. Example, she has a lot of expensive cars. She must have some money. Can't. We use it in sentences where we are sure or almost certain of something impossible to happen. Example, they can't be English, they are speaking Portuguese. May, might, and could. We use it in sentences that are not certain, but that we believe to be possible. Example, he might be in his bedroom. Time is too late. It could have been Jessica on that yellow bus. Her school bus was all this color. They might be going to Europe. All of them were studying at universities in Europe. Quantifiers. We can learn about the quantifiers. The quantifiers are used at the beginning of noun phrases. They are used to express an amount or a degree of something. They are also we use with persons, with countable nouns, a majority of, a number of, several, many, a large number of, a few, a great number of. With uncountable nouns is much, a bit, a large amount of, a little, a large quantity of. With countable and countable nouns are enough, all, more, must, less, any, some, plenty of, lots of. Examples with uncountable nouns. I got a lot of work to do on the farm. With countable nouns. There are a lot of farmers for the festival. Uncountable nouns. We haven't got enough time. Countable nouns. There are enough packets of the rice here. And finally, we can study the verbs and prepositions. With at 5 o'clock, at 12:30 a.m., at sunset, at the moment, at noon, at bedtime, within months, years, long periods. Examples, in the past future, in 1980, in the 1970s, in the next century, in April, in the ice age, in summer, in the winter, and on days and dates. On Saturday, on Tuesdays, on 9 May, on 12 April 2012, on my birthday, on New Year's Eve, on Independence Day, on Christmas Day. And finally, Unit 7. In this unit, we can study about reported speech. The reported speech or indirect style is used to tell what someone has said without using the exact words uttered by that person. Example, direct speech to reported speech. Present simple. She always wears a coat. To past simple. He said that she always wore a coat. Present continuous to past continuous. Present continuous. I'm looking for my keys. Past continuous. She said she was looking for her keys. Present perfect. She has written 3 letters for her friend. To past perfect. He said his friend had given him. He said she had written 3 letters for her friend. Past simple. My friend gave me a bar of chocolate. To past perfect. He said his friend had given him a bar of chocolate. Will. I will finish my report in 2 days. To would. He said he would finish his report in 2 days. Can. I can speak English. To could. She said she could speak English. May. I may invite them to dinner. To mate. She said she may invite them to the dinner. Must. I must go to the bank and get some money. To have to. She said she had to go to the bank and get some money. And have to. I had to submit this assignment by 3 p.m. tomorrow. To have to. She said she had to submit this assignment by 3 p.m. tomorrow. Also, we study the verb patterns with ing or to, verbs ing, admit, appreciate, avoid, can't help, consider, delight, deny, discuss, dislike, enjoy, finish, give it up, imagine, involve, and others. 2. Afford, agree, appear, arrange, ask, attempt, choose, decide, happen, help, hope, manage, prepare, refuse, sing, think, want, and others. A verb is the action or state of being in a sentence. Verbs can be expressed in different tense depending on when the action is being performed. A word that characteristical is the grammatical center of a predicate and expresses an act, occurrence, or mode of being that in various language is reflected for agreement with the subject, for tense, for voice, for mood, or for aspect, and that typically has rather full descriptive meaning and characterizing quality, but is sometimes nearly devoid of this, especially when used as an auxiliary or linking verb. Example: the wind is blowing from the opposite side today. I loved reading books. I always see him reading a book since the day I met him. I didn't know you love books so much. I read more poetry when I am alone, and others.
Thank you very much.